Yeah, hello you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you the deck profile of my Sky Striker deck, which I used to play in Platinum rank, which now I do pretty good. I guess like most of the time can take a win like 5 in a row and then lose one game pretty much. So this is like really basic deck. I'm not a pro player, so I just want to share it to you guys. So let's see what I got on my deck, which I used to play on the rank. So first of all, here is my deck list. Pretty much every card is very simple, like normally. Sky Striker, you're gonna use first effect wheeler. This one you can use this card to link the main reason you play this card is like you can link into access code and finish like OTK people with this access code talker. To close out the game with your boss monster, yeah, she has the extra effect to negate the effect in the main phase too. So play 2 or 3 is fine. Next is Maxi, and yeah, Maxi, I don't think I need to explain about this card. Broken and Ash Blossom 3/3. That's all. And Ghost Bell, 1 Ghost Bell. This card help you to fight with the Call by the Grave or any like effect from the graveyard, like Eldritch or Cry Brigade Revolt, the trap card, and all the things. I think it's very useful, very good, because you don't want to get Call by the Grave on your way. So this card is at 1 is fine. It's tuner also. And next card is our main card that we used to play, which is Ray. You gonna love to see her on your first draw every time you start the game. She is the main card for your opening play because she can change into any link of this monster to do your combos. Next is Rose. I play 1, but 2 is fine also. I guess she's like sometimes when you cannot draw Ray, you will need her. I guess just 1 is fine. No need to play 2, but 2 is also not a bad. 3 is too much. That's all. Yeah, she have an effect too, like extra, like when you destroy monster on the extra zone, you can summon her from grave and negate the effect of one card. And she also can be a like extra body. Yeah, when you summon like Sky Striker monster, she can drop, you can summon her from your hand. And next one, Raigeki and Happy Feather Duster. Very simple, destroy like front row, back row, just that. Very easy. Next one is Monster Reborn. Just when you want some extra body from your graveyard to summon monster. Yeah, and then Upstart Goblin. This guy is very good. Free spell card in your graveyard plus 1000 life point to your opponent. I think it's good, but many people consider to play Pot of Desire. Yeah, but this card I think is give you like inconsistency on your deck. Like they took out your resource, like top 10 knockout of your deck. It have one game I used this before. I took it out because this card removed 3 ray from my deck, and I cannot play anymore. Like just need to give up, surrender ASAP. So yeah, I think Upstart Goblin is better card in my opinion, but if you have enough resources, just go for it. I think in my opinion it's worth more, because life point in this game is useless unless it go to 0. So Upstart is just way better than Pot of Desire, I think, because sometimes people play like 1 copy of each Sky Striker spell card and it got removed. You fuck up. Next is Reinforcement of Army. Just search 1 warrior type monster, which you gonna search out Ray most of the time. Next is Terraforming. You can use this to search your spell card area 0. Yeah, so 1 of each, I think it's enough. You can play 2 area 0 too, but 1 I think is fine. And next, engage our broken card. Search 1 card from the deck, any spell card from your deck, like Sky Striker card, and then you can draw 1 more card. It's like a pot of grief. So 2, just 2 is fine. because you can put only 2. And next is afterburner. I do play 2 afterburner because most of the time you want to pop down, destroy one monster, and extra effect you can pop down another spell trap card on your opponent field too, or on your field. In some situations you might want to pop out area 0 and then extra summon, special summon your Ray from the deck in case that you don't have monster to play on your field. I see some people also play another card which is wait, let me guess. I forgot the name of it. It's the jamming wave. This one also not a bad option, I think, but when I use this card, I feel like if you want to use it when your opponent cannot like chain back the card, like you cannot activate the effect back, you need to like multi-roll first, right? But most of the time when I use this card to destroy something, they will flip that card and activate the effect, and it seems like useless. So that's why I play afterburner over the jamming wave, because 90% I think people love to pop out the monster. And next is area 0. This one is your field spell. You can destroy this card and search array, and also can get some open top 3 by destroy one card on your field, which is very good and situational, useful in some. And next is multi-roll. This helps you to recycle your spell card from your graveyard to use again one more time, which have multi-roll set on your field is pretty much like safe for you. You cannot run out of resources. And you can use another effect of multi-roll to destroy one card on your field, and then your opponent cannot activate the effect to chain back on your any activate spell card during that turn, which is useful to close out the game in some situations. And next card, which is called Bride the Grave. This one is super cool card. You can negate all those hand trap and monster effect from the graveyard, but you have to remember, because this card is gonna negate like one turn, so if like you negate the Maxi or Ash Blossom, you cannot use in your turn too, so be careful. Next one is Hornet Drone. This one is card that you want to get to make you can use this card and one junior monster, any junior to make out the access code combo. It can help you, or sometimes you can use this card to like make extra body in case you cannot draw out Ray or Rose from your deck. So yeah, pretty much good card. But most of the time I use this for like close out the game. When you have this on your hand and one junior, you just good to go, like effect rather this one, you good to go into access code and finish the game up. So yeah, one, because you can put only one. That one is okay. And next card is our, I think like most broken card after engage. I think like window anchor is negate effect. Like everybody love to negate, like, and then you have extra like another effect to like take control of that monster and use it to like attack your enemy. This is very good card. It's like crazy. I wish it can play for 3. And next is Ego Booster. This one used to close out the game most of the time. When you go into access code, just hold this one in your hand or on the field, and then you just access code on access code toggle. They cannot Nibiru access code, and they cannot negate your effect as well. So yeah, this is very situational. Of course, sometimes like you go into like Shizuku or your Sky Striker link monsters and they try to negate your effect, you can use this too to let the effect go through. So yeah, very good card. Just one is enough. Next is Shark Cannon. Summon extra body or remove the monster from your opponent graveyard. Play this one at 1 is enough, because we play 2 Cobra the Grave. But if you have the Shark Cannon with the Hornet Drone or the Junior, you can make access code too. I think it's very useful. But yeah, we have 2 Cobra, so just 1 Shark Cannon done. No need to, I think. but some people love to play 2. So yeah, next one, even rematch. This card is help me in a lot of situations when you start second or even during the mid game. It can clear out your opponent board like crazy. Just clear all, like you face LD, set a lot of trap. Next turn you pop this out, battle phase. Then they like pretty much they surrender the game because all that trap got removed. This is like good card for starting session or mid game play when your board is broken and you can make it, you can turn the situation down. Next is infinite impermanent. This is very good hand trap too. But most of the time I saw people play droplet over this card. But the reason that I didn't play droplet because when you play Sky Striker, right? You have like most monster you have is hand trap and your ray, which is sometimes it's hard to draw. And if you have droplet, you like to you have to throw one monster you on your hand or on your field, right, to negate the effect, and your opponent cannot use monster effect like to negate it back. I think it's cut out our own resources way too much, and also droplet cannot use on your, like when you start second, you cannot use droplet first turn to like negate your opponent effect. So that's why I prefer infinite impermanent over droplet. And it also have the set effect like the card which is in the same column with this card, spell trap card get negate, which is very good. But be careful, sometimes you may make a misplay and you get negate yourself too. But most of the time when it works, your opponent will like feel like they get fucked up. Yeah, so be careful too when you use this one. Just remember when you use it, just get away from the column that this card is activated when it gets set on the field. Yeah, so that's why I prefer. But I also have how to call the situation that I want to put droplet over this card too. But most of the time I think imperm is just way better because just the first turn that you can negate your opponent effect. Next, but I do have the copy of droplet too, just to in case, but because I don't know what next value is gonna be, so sometimes you might need this when the meta is shifting. Yeah, so most all the card is like very stable card for every deck, so just craft it and have it first, gonna be good. And next is extra decks. I go for Kagari, which can only put one. Most of the time you just put her out and bring back your engage to use again 90% of the time, because she can bring your spell card back from the graveyard and use again. Yeah, this can be like a turning point on the game. Yeah, when you put her in the grave and then you can monster reborn her again and bring out like 3 seconds, engage to use again. Next is Shizuku. This one is the card that you're gonna end up most of the time, end up in your end turn, because she can search Sky Striker spell, which most of the time gonna be engage or anything useful you think is useful, depend on the situation. She is very good, and yeah, can be the monster that gonna hold your life too, because she has the effect that when your opponent monster gonna get -100 attack for each spell card in your graveyard. Next one is Hayate. She can attack directly, which is very good too, and then she can take one spell card, Sky Striker spell card, from the deck to the graveyard. Sometimes you can take out engage to drop in the graveyard and then go Kagari and take engage back to your hand, and then go to Shizuku and get another engage. So you have 2 engage. Kinda just one is enough, I think, because I don't think she really useful. But yeah, just when your opponent get like way too much, you just use Kinda to stop, because when every time your opponent gonna break your board, right, with the monster, they have to attack your I think your Shizuku first, and then you pop out Ray from graveyard, and then they need to attack you again. And if you link into Kaina, you can use Kaina to stop the attack, and then you're not gonna die unless they have 3 bodies that can come and take you down. So yeah, just 1 Kaina is fine, no need for 2, because if you in the situation that you need to put out 2 Kaina to like stop your opponent, right? That means you really in a fucked up situation that like pretty much lose the game. I think just 1 is okay, because you're not gonna use her more than 1. Most of the time when you get kicked out, you're gonna go to Shizuku and search 1 more spell card, which I think kinda is rarely used. Next one is Kriston Halfwinback. This card is just used to make access code talker. Yeah, Celine access code combo 3 card, stable for this deck and most of the deck. Next is Seek, just used to link out the monster when you combo, like you get to read out the monster from your main monster zone, because you want to make sure you can activate all the Sky Striker spell card, which the effect is you don't have control of monster on your main monster zone, you can activate the cards. So yeah, most of the time just her role for me is to get rid of your body on the main monster zone, and remove like how to call the trouble monster from your opponent field. Yeah, and you go into Shizuku and end your turn. Most of the time gonna be like that. And pretty much this is combo. You can use window anchor and take your monster from your opponent, then use it to attack, finish battle phase, turn out into Seek, and then link back to Shizuku. Yeah, pretty much just that. This deck is pretty much done, and the how to play I put on replays. I'm sorry that I might explain not really good, but if you have any things you want to ask, just put in the comment down below. Yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope this gonna be useful for you guys. So yeah, goodbye, see you next time.